I agree, agents. The Acme scanner monitoring the island has just mysteriously malfunctioned. Get going before...
Oh, here we go again.
Before what,
Get off,
Chief?
bitch.
Before Carmen Sandiego finds out where they are? I always know where they are. Haven't captured me yet, have you, Mr. Rookie? By the way, good luck finding the statue. You're thousands of miles off target. Just thought you'd like to know. See you around.
Chief! Chief! Are you still there? Can you trace that transmission?
Not with our scanner out of commission. She could be anywhere. New Zealand, Russia. You'll just have to keep following her trail from where it left off. Stay in touch and get going. Chief out.
Okay, there we go. Where do we go? Let's hurry. Ah! Where do we go?
Good work, agents. Informants say the Golden Lion has arrived in the Amazon.
What? Yeah, there's something else.
I don't know if I warned you last time about the anacondas in the Amazon basin.
What are anacondas?
Just one of the biggest snakes in the world. A hamburger lover like you would make a yummy meal for one of those reptiles.
Great! So now I'm an anaconda snack, and if I try to swim to safety, I'm piranha chow!
It's a jungle out there.
So I was just reading on the plane that the Amazon River is 4,025 miles long.
That's what you call big.
Seriously, it's the second longest river in the world, next to the Nile, of course.
Alright, what is in here?
We finally found it. The Golden Lion again.
Yeah, we were just
Let's
here.
check it out quickly. I have a weird feeling like we're being watched.
Yeah, we don't know when the owners might return.
Yeah, you just said that.
There's nothing else in this compartment.
Look, Hawkins.
Ah!
The missing cross-stitch from the Derby Hotel. And it's got some kind of poem on it. It must be the key to where Annie Darby hid the explorer's diary.
And hidden in a didgeridoo. So, Jules, why did Carmen Sandiego hide the cross-stitch in an aboriginal music maker? Could it be a clue?
I'll note it in my journal. And there's the chief. Something may be up.
Agents, are you still on that boat? Hurry up and finish your search. My informants tell me a vile henchman has been spotted heading toward the river.
Will do, Chief. Just a few places left to look.
Alright, let's go back to Colorado quick.
I was just thinking about Thanksgiving and the 4th of July.
You making vacation plans?
No, I was just thinking about holidays in the United States. I really like Thanksgiving. My family would always eat lots of turkey and remember the pilgrims and early settlers giving thanks for a bountiful harvest.
And the 4th of July celebrates all the freedoms Americans enjoy.
That we still have.
This town is over 10,000 feet high, 10,430 to be exact. In 1877, when they found silver here, Leadville must have been booming.
Harry Houdini, the famous
Hurry up
magician,
and
even put on a
shut
show in
your
their
mouths.
opera house. I wonder if Carmen learned some of her tricks from him.
Alright, good. Let's go here. Look.
It's exactly noon, and look, the light's shining onto this spot on the floor, just like the poem said. I'm going to see if I can lift up the floorboard. So, Jules, where's this diary you're so excited about?
Oh no, it looks like Carmen beat us to it. But she must have thought this was a good hiding place because she left a piece of the Bavarian lock. But I still wonder, could she purposely be leading us somewhere?
Well, right now this lock piece seems more important than that old diary. I'm going to stash it in my clue inventory.
Okay.
My sources tell me that there may be a vile hideout somewhere near Uluru.
Okay. Let's go to Australia.
So check this out. The Australian outback is so huge that school children get their school lessons through the mail or over the radio.
I've heard that. And doctors often fly in a plane to visit patients. I've even heard that cattle farmers use helicopters to round up their cattle.
It's wild to think that the earliest human inhabitants of Australia, the Aborigines, came from Asia through Indonesia.
It is wild. Wouldn't have been easy living in the outback of Australia. Much different than living by the coast in Sydney.
Okay, well, let's see.
Whoever stayed there found the Australian desert a tough place to live.
There's a gecko over there.
Whoever stayed there found the Australian desert a tough place to live.
The area around Uluru is now a national park. Did you know that Uluru means Great Pebble
Where's
in
the
the
door
Aboriginal
now?
language?
Great Pebble. I love it. Wait. Isn't the explorer's
Yeah.
treasure...
Okay, let's go. What's this? Here.
What is that sound? It's getting louder.
Look! Hawkins! Over the rooftops! It's her!
So, you found the diary. Too bad you won't be able to use it.
She wouldn't dare!
She would! Look out, Jules! Take that!
Need more practice, rookie? Bye for now,
Okay.
Jules. Enjoy your little victory while you
That
can.
would be Russia.
She's gone! So much for the Acme grapple launcher, Hawkins.
Don't talk too soon, Jules. Check out what I snagged from Ms. Carmen Sandiego.
Found only in Lake Baikal. Well, brace yourself, because it's cold. Come on, how cold could it be?
Yeah.
Well, looky here. A vial access key card. And check out that flag symbol, Jules. That looks familiar.
This lake on Earth was in Russia. I can tell that you're getting ready to stump me with questions about Siberia.
Australia.
I hope they don't lose our luggage this time.
Let's find
Right.
some clues.
Are they in the blue room?
All right, we're in. Well, this hideout certainly isn't where the great treasure is hidden.
Maybe not, but look over there. The final item.
You're right. The missing bust of Julius Caesar.
And the missing piece to the puzzle of the lost city and the explorer's treasure. And you can bet your gadgets that wherever the treasure is, Carmen won't be far behind.
That statue is an interesting piece of work. With the wheel symbol, of course. And no gem. Julius Caesar was one of the greatest leaders of Rome. Under his leadership, the empire expanded to include much of Western Europe. Wonder how old this thing
Okay,
is.
what was-
Around 2,000 years old, around the height of Caesar's power
Whoa.
as the dictator of Rome. Agents, congratulations. Excellent work. I'm sure that you're getting really close to wrapping up this case. I know you were disappointed not to snag Carmen Sandiego this time, but you may still get your chance.
Do you know
Okay.
where she is?
Well, looks like we got all
Well,
the
not
pieces, so
exactly,
let's go
but
back
we
to
have a
Georgia.
good lead. Acme agents have reported some mysterious goings-on in a lighthouse off the coast of Scotland. It's supposed to be abandoned, but lately there's been reports of a light shining out on foggy nights. A local fisherman mentioned someone matching Carmen Sandiego's description.
Yeah.
I want you both to investigate.
We're on that, Chief. And we better not waste any time. If my hunch is correct, she's headed for that lost city.
Not if we stop her first. Agents Hawkins and Argent out. Chapter
Okay,
1, the
well, let's
Detective's
get it.
Handbook. Don't just stand there. Look for clues.
Now, let's put the lock together.
Alright. Well,
The desert? Do you suppose...
Agents, I definitely think you should poke around that hideout. But be
yeah,
careful.
that's what I had
If
in
you're
mind,
seen,
too.
you could blow the
But thank
whole
you
mission.
anyway.
Stay in touch. Chief out.
Stop it.
It's a vial message container. I did a report on this stuff at the Acme Academy. Let's open it and see what it says.
Looks like we need to head to the deepest lake in the world. Check your database. But I wonder, did they leave this here for us to find, or did someone misplace it? Does Carmen want us to follow her?
Nonsense! We're just ace detectives. She's probably quaking in her boots. I'm really excited to
Yeah.
finally see Siberia, and especially Lake
Here it
Baikal.
is.
Apparently, there are thousands of plants and fish in this area that are found nowhere else on Earth.
Like the Baikal seal, found only in Lake Baikal. Well, brace yourself, because it's cold.
Come on, how cold could it be? So this is Lake Baikal, the blue eye of Siberia. I didn't know the deepest lake on Earth was in Russia.
I can tell that you're getting ready to stump me with questions about Siberia.
Not exactly, Jules. Let's have a look around. Carmen may have left a clue anywhere.
Enjoying yourselves, agents? It is so amusing watching you
the
trying to
treasures
stay on my
obviously
trail.
open a secret
But be
hideout.
very careful. I've planned other surprises for you,
So,
perhaps
the
even more
gems
challenging than this
obviously
Siberian wind
Open
chill.
a secret
But
hideout.
even I don't want you
That's
to give
where
up
she's hiding all
now.
the treasures.
I'd miss
That's why
your
she's
great
after the gems.
entertainment. Oh, and watch out for the dingoes. Bye for now.
All right, that does it. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Cool it, Shadow.
The treasures
She
of
just wants to
knowledge
make us
is
mad so we're not thinking clearly.
game is called
We'll
that.
get her yet. And the treasure.
I can't wait. Now, what did she mean about dingoes? What's a dingo?
I'm not sure. Somehow it doesn't sound Russian. I'd best make a note of it in my journal.
Look out, Jules! Take that!
Watch this.
Bye for now, Jules.
Not bad, Hawkins. You're pretty good with that thing.
Thanks, Jules. Don't mention it. This is an old gear, obviously part of the mechanical lock at the clock tower.
Got what I snagged from Ms. Carmen Sandiego.
I've heard a lot about the Rhine River in Germany.
Yeah, it's
Now,
very
what is
important to the country. Most
It's
of Germany's
the
industry is
Australian
clustered in the
access
Rhine Valley.
guy.
I've heard you can take boat trips up the Rhine. How about it?
Sorry. Maybe you can take a vacation
Okay,
here
well,
after
no-
we've solved
no.
this case.
Let's head off to Australia.
Do you know why King Louis II was called Mad King Ludwig? Neuschwanstein Castle that he built here in the Bavarian Alps.
Looks like it
Yeah.
came out of a fairy tale.
Let's
Poor
do
Ludwig
it.
just spent too much of the taxpayers' money. I'm glad he built the castle, but I can see why they thought he was crazy.
Speaking of odd behavior, we need to
Yes,
figure out where
you got
Carmen
it.
Sandiego has that statue stashed. If you're right, it's the last of the 7 items in the Explorer's wheel design. And the final key to finding out what Carmen's really up to.
You're right. The missing button.
It was quite a hunt, but we've got all the pieces. Now let's put the lock together.
Being mechanically minded myself, it appears that the gear with both kinds of teeth would fit in the center. That way, the gears with the same teeth would belong on the same side.
Ah, you were just listening in.
Congratulations. Excellent work. I'm sure that you're really close to cracking the most case.
I'm sure.
Still enough to snag Carmen Sandiego this time. Where she is? Well, not exactly. But we have it. Acting agents have reported some mysterious goings on in the lighthouse off the coast of Scotland.
What's this? Some old book. I thought we were going to nab Carmen Sandiego and that Julius Caesar statue.
Old book? Let me see. It's the diary. The explorer's missing diary. Look, it holds the key to finding
Oh, no.
his treasure.
Hey, you're right. That's
Right.
why she's been stealing
So
the
look,
gems.
we-
The treasure is what
We
she's
did it.
after.
We got all
It says
7
that there are
items,
7
but
key
we gotta
items,
figure out
just
this
like I
case.
thought. We've got to find that missing
So, of course,
statue
it
of
would
Julius
not be
Caesar,
over yet.
Hawkins, or we
Sorry,
won't be
people, I
able to
know you
open
were
the
all mad
lock.
'cause you wanted it to
That's
be
not our
over,
only
but
problem.
now, a
Where
long
has
time
Carmen
ago.
Sandiego
But
hidden the gems?
you still got away. But for right now, this XXXXX Alex Jones XXXXX saying goodbye and thanks for watching.